Hello everybody, and welcome back to the FireStorm podcast. We are here with another episode, and we are inching ever so closely to Christmas time, are we not?
Ooh, it's the most wonderful time of the year, or something like that. I don't know, that's what they say on the radio, but I don't listen to the radio because I'm not stupid.
I've been hearing it since November 1st, and I'm already sick of it.
Oh, shit.
So,
yeah, you're right.
It cannot be
after
escaped.
Halloween, the white girls all say it's Christmas time.
Yeah, oh, yep. Then in America, they get
that.
No. In October time, it's all pumpkin spice lattes, and
yep.
Then December time,
it's all Starbucks. I don't know. I don't go to Starbucks.
Fucking Starbucks with their fucking holiday themed beverages. It's ridiculous.
You're really just trying to squeeze all possible money out of white girls that you can, aren't you? Like, it's very obvious.
But they're succeeding. That's the bullshit thing.
That's the problem.
They're doing it good. Anyway, we have a topic of.
Absolutely. Our topic today has nothing to do with white girls or Starbucks.
No, we are.
Well, maybe a little bit to do with white girls, but not Starbucks, definitely.
Yeah, unless Starbucks hosted an anime, I don't think they have though.
Yeah.
So in reference,
who knows? It's fucking
Yet,
Starbucks. It could happen.
If you haven't seen yet, we have previously on the FireStorm podcast, we have discussed our favorite anime, and we also did a little bit of a special episode with Divide Music, where anime was also a topic of discussion. Check those out if you haven't; they're amazing.
Yeah.
But today we will be discussing.
No bias at all.
What?
No bias at all. They're amazing. No bias at all.
No, absolutely no bias.
Zero.
No.
None.
Of course not. But today we will be discussing anime openings and endings.
Yeah,
and,
so I came up with this idea, and I'm actually not sure how far it's going to take us, because when it comes to anime openings, it's pretty much just like, hey, I like this song. I mean, you're probably going to hear me get a bit musical terminology when I get into some of these, but other than that, it's mostly just like, hey, this song's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah,
I feel like it's worth calling attention to some of these songs because they are really fucking good. So
the basis of this episode is Gus getting into music terminology and me mispronouncing Japanese songs incredibly wrong, because I don't know how to pronounce. A lot of these have English translations, but then the other half are like, what? English words? No, what? Japanese words. Oh, okay. I don't think Duolingo has prepared me for this situation. Huh. I like this idea though, because anime. That's the one thing is though, like, I do like a lot of Japanese music. I can appreciate it, and it just sounds good. And actually, I can kind of understand half of what they're saying now because I'm learning Japanese properly. And it's quite anime OPs and endings. Like, although there's always like a little there's a subsection of the anime fandom that really do appreciate anime openings and endings, but there is also a large majority that just greatly ignore it, because especially on Netflix and stuff like that now, you can just skip the intro or skip the outro to the next episode, so people don't often listen to it. But it's often that theme of just like, I don't know, it's often that trope in anime where like they have the opening and the ending themes, and then like towards the final episode, during the final climactic battle, they'll kick in the ending of the opening, the full song, and it just sounds fucking epic, and it brings you so much nostalgia, and it's just like, when done correctly, though, that shit's amazing. I like this idea. We're discussing anime openings and endings. We've got our own little separate lists here, but it goes all over the place. So as we said, we don't know how this is going to work, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. We often get ourselves into a rhythm.
Yeah, we'll go on some tangents probably. It won't have anything to do with anime openings. Maybe a little bit. We'll probably talk about baby metal. We were doing that earlier today. We were talking about baby metal earlier today. That'll probably be
it's
fucking F-Hero.
Good shit.
What a fucking lad.
Shit. What a dude. But I'm often a little bit fucking I'm a little bit OCD with my knowledge on these types of things, so I am also going to bring up the artists that create these songs, not just the anime they were from. I will begin this because you started last time, so fuck you. I'm starting this time.
Oh, well, okay pranked. Then.
Get pranked,
I did
sucker.
get pranked.
No, but
get baited.
Prank sucker. Okay. Some of my favorite anime OPs and endings, and this was actually works very well because the first song was an opening, the second song was an ending. From the anime Seraph of the End, or Owari no Seraph, is XU and Scapegoat. Now, I believe both were from Mr. Sawano Hiroyuki, NZK. He is an artist that often collaborates with different vocalists for anime OPs and endings. They were also known for, I believe, A-Lies for El Noah Zero and Gravity Wall, and nice. Gus recognized Gravity Wall when I brought it up to him.
Yes, Gravity Wall is fucking
Gravity Wall's not
dope.
bad. Yes, but my favorites are XU and Scapegoat, both from Seraph of the End. XU just has such a good tone to it, and I've got so many remixes and dubs of the song on my iTunes. It's one of those songs where I love every iteration of it, and the original itself is amazing. Yeah. And it's such a good beat. And Scapegoat is a little bit more... It's less consistent because it's half English, half Japanese, but it's a little bit... I don't know. It's still really good. I much prefer XU, but as an ending song, Scapegoat is really good. And
fuck yeah.
I you know, a lot of the time with these music reviews, a part of me is just like, why can't I wish we could just play like little clips of each songs, but then copyright, and especially with these songs, I've noticed that anytime someone tries to upload XU or Scapegoat or something to YouTube, it gets literally taken down immediately. I was fortunate. I don't know how I stumbled across the instrumental of XU and I downloaded it, and it's fucking solid. I love it. But yeah, any upload of these songs in particular, like they're not like copyright claim and all that. It's literally taken down immediately. I don't know how or why, but yeah, it's interesting. But XU and Scapegoat, they have us really heavy on alternative. You can imagine the anime openings, like there's a few animes which are like, when they're darker, they have like the darker, more sinister, like kind of alternative music used for the openings and endings. I'm thinking Vampire Night along those lines as well. Like they've got a lot of different, it's very unusual type of music, but it's still, XU is fucking phenomenal, and Scapegoat, you can't go past it as well. It's really good. Nice. And they're for sale as like a combined single, at least on Amazon. It literally just like actually it's a CD. I might. Oh fuck! I've just found it on Amazon, and I might buy it.
Trent, live on the podcast, is buying the CD. You heard it here first.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I might do this. It's an audio CD.
I'm gonna peer pressure you to buy it by the end of the podcast.
You don't need to peer pressure me, mate. I'm already doing it. But see, yeah, here it is, and then there's Gravity Wall as well, and But in general, I know Sawano Hiroyuki, I've probably botched that name heavily, but he
sounds about right.
Does do a lot of good music. He is very good at what he does.
Nice.
So I definitely recommend him if you like Japanese artists. So,
yeah, there's going to be one particular Japanese artist that I get into who I have a massive crush on musically. Her name's LiSA.
I knew it.
I have a massive crush on her. Well, she is pretty, but like I have a crush on her music.
I do like a lot of her music. When you get into talking about her, I'm going to mention a song which wasn't technically an anime opening, but I'm still going to mention it regardless.
Nice.
Her music is good, but I know you are a much bigger fan of her, so I'll let you
god, I have a massive crush on her.
There are a few artists here which are they come up again and again with different animes, which I'm a fan of.
LiSA's one of them for good reason.
Yes, and Sawano Hiroyuki is also solid as well. He's very good at what he does. Anyway, I will let you go on to the next.
Yeah, so I'm gonna mention. I'm gonna start with. I'll start with one very more recent one, and then I'll mention another recent one that I've really liked. So the most recent one is Mayday, which I have mentioned a couple times. Actually, I think I mentioned it. I know I mentioned it in the Indie Rock Bands episode in the last half where Trent actually had to leave. But during the indie metal section,
no one could tell though because of our expert editing.
Oh yeah. So I mentioned Crystal Lake during that indie metal section, and so the vocalist of Crystal Lake, I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but he did the screaming vocals for Mayday, which is the second Fire Force opening. And Mayday, I have had, I think the original is really good, although I myself prefer Nate Wants to Battle's cover of it. He did it one with Sean Christmas. And those two they've done a few songs with have combined singing and screaming, and they're always great. Like Let Me Hear, they did a cover of Let Me Hear that's fantastic. But yeah, Mayday, I've had that shit on repeat for weeks on end. Like, Mayday is an incredible metal song. It's a headbanger easily, and it's just so much fun. The composition is great. There's this part where in the middle of the song for the bridge where it actually goes from like standard eighth notes to swing, and it changes the tempo, or like it just changes like the beat. I can't think of the word off the top of my head. It's because it's not the tempo stays the same, but it changes like the feel of the song dramatically, and then it eventually goes back to regular after the swing's done. But it's just so cool for it, like, and then the vocalist just screams I don't know the lyrics exactly, but it's one of the few anime openings that's entirely in English, which is really interesting. But yeah, if you haven't heard Mayday and you like metal at all, Mayday is just so good. The original's great, but yeah, what were you gonna say?
There's a couple of artists I listen to, like Dima Lancaster and Studio Urukai. They often, and Nate Wants to Battle, obviously, they're very up to date with covering anime OPs and endings, and I've heard a few different versions of Mayday, and I do think it's pretty good. It actually sounds very nice.
I really like Mayday. It's just an absolute headbanger, and so yeah, I what can I say? That fucking style of metal is just some great shit. So yeah, so that's Mayday, really like that. And then another recent one that I've really liked is called Touch Off, which is by Overworld, and I don't know, but it's one of those weird Japanese bands where it's like, it's Uver, U-V-E-R, which is not capitalized, and then World, which is capitalized. Or maybe it's the other way around. I can't remember. I'm gonna find out on Spotify right now. Hello. Where is it?
Do it.
Oh, wait. No, yeah, it is the other way around. It's Uver, all capitalized, and then World. But yeah, Touch Off was the opening for the Promised Neverland, which I actually never watched, but I love Touch Off because it's great. So, Touch Off, oh my god. Overworld also did Odd Future from My Hero Academia, which is, they're two of some of the most weird songs. But Touch Off, I like a lot more than I like Odd Future. I mean, Odd Future's good, but Touch Off is just on another level for me. It's not even really rock. I don't even know what you would call it. It's not even like a genre. It's like its own thing, self-contained. I don't even know. I guess you would just throw it in the alternative category because you're just so goddamn confused. But but Touch Off is just so catchy. Like, even though I don't really know the words, it's just like, you just want to sing it. You just want to fucking dance when you listen to Touch Off. It's just so good. There's a saxophone solo of all things, in the intro part, like the opening instrumental. It's crazy good. I love Touch Off. The full version is a little bit overwhelming. Like, it gets into this weird, like, techno breakdown in the middle amongst all of the acoustic guitar going on. It doesn't make any sense, but it's fantastic. So that was a very recent one that I like a lot. So yeah, those are the first two. I don't know. They're very different songs, Mayday and Touch Off, but holy crap, I love both of them. They've both been on repeat for weeks on end, basically. So, at certain points. Touch Off I don't listen to as much anymore, but that, like, last semester, especially, like, towards the beginning of the year, I'd fucking Touch Off on constantly. Oof.
Good shit. Good shit.
Yeah.
Alright, now, these next two, I haven't really discussed much before, because...
Oh boy.
I don't know. I've never had the opportunity, and also because I think people are going to be like, what the fuck, Trent? What type of music do you like? Well, fuck you. I like all genres of music, okay?
Yeah.
These next two are both from the same... I'm okay. No, actually, no. Fuck mumble rap, but like I like rap.
Hey, you wanna rap my Grookey Gang tweet from the other day? Grookey Gang. Spend $60 on new game, yeah. I forgot the rest.
Yeah, we'll do it later.
I'll go look at where to go. Where to go? Where's Twitter?
No, later. Let me.
Okay, go ahead. I'm still finding it.
Okay, so this artist, her name is Nana Mizuki. She is a female artist and voice actress, like a Japanese singer and voice actress, obviously. And she did multiple songs for an anime that I mentioned in the anime episode, which, if you recall, and you found it, and like, we're just like, hey, Trent, it's Rosario plus Vampire.
Oh, fuck.
Yep. However, two songs from Rosario Vampire are endings and openings. I think they were both endings, actually. Yeah, it was, the ending for season 1 and the ending for season 2. The ending for season 1 was called Dancing in the Velvet Moon, while the ending for season 2 was called Trinity Cross. And both of these are like a mixture of rock and orchestral stuff and like a lot of violins, and
fuck yeah,
it's really, really like it screams Japan, but
that title alone screams Japan.
I don't know what it is. It's just these two songs are just really, really not like. I just really like these songs, and I can't explain it. I have an odd music taste. Like, obviously my preferred genre is rock, but I can listen to practically anything. Especially if it's something that, like, I have an attachment to. Like, for just a random fucking example, soundtrack song. For some reason, first thing that pops to mind is Pokemon Platinum Giratina's battle theme. That shit is dope. That just screams to me awesome epicness. And I know a lot of people are just like, yeah, it's just a song. But it's just like, I don't know. A lot of songs just, I hear them and I immediately get attached to them and I think this is sick. And they're in my iTunes library for 10 years. And Dancing in the Velvet Moon and Trinity Cross are those two for me. In regards to Rosario Vampire. Yeah. There is another song, but I'm not going to say what it is because it's not an opening and ending, and also it's a bit more embarrassing than these two, so fuck you.
All right.
But Dancing in the Velvet Moon and Trinity Cross, heavily violin, mixture of violin rock. Trinity Cross is a bit slower. I just have wished that a female artist will cover these songs into English, because no one has. There is a terrible one back years ago. It's a terrible version of Dancing in the Velvet Moon, because it's one of those instrumentals that literally it uses Audacity or something to just kind of cancel out the vocals, but you can still just hear it faintly in the background.
Yikes!
And then this female artist, like, she just does not have a good voice on her, and the lyrics didn't rhyme because she just literally used Google Translate from the looks of it. But she tried her best, but it just wasn't good.
Oh my god.
From this series, although Rosario Vampire, the manga is fantastic, the anime just wasn't terrific. I mean, season 1 was okay, season 2 shit. Nana Mizuki, her voice acting and her music are really good. I love a lot of what she does, and she's one of the artists on the list of artists that I need to get into more, because Nana Mizuki is and she was the voice actress for the main character in Rosario Vampire Mocha Akashiya, and then she did all these songs as well. She did the both endings and openings, except I thought the openings were a little bit shit, but both the endings I thought were fantastic. And then she did a bunch of character songs, and it's just like, fucking hell. She has a great voice on her. And yeah, these two songs, heavy violin, rock, and great shit. So there you go.
Fantastic.
And also, update on me buying XU and Scapegoat. It's $30 for shipping and all that for 2 songs on a CD.
That's rough.
So I might not get it, but I'll look at my options. So anyway, I'll update you later.
Now I can't blame you if you don't get it, because that's a lot for 2 songs.
and Aussie dollars, fuck, the Aussie dollar is shit. So yeah. People wonder why Australians don't go to any big events, so no one comes here. It's because we can't afford anything. The Aussie dollar is shit. Yeah, the Aussie dollar is terrible. But anyway, this is a different conversation for a different time.
I don't know anything about the Australian dollar anyway. I barely know about the American dollar.
It's fucking shit. Anyway, continue.
Yeah, so the next thing, I'm just going to shout all of these out as a group. Both of the openings and both of the endings from the Asterisk War. Oh my god. 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 Holy shit. They're all incredible. My favorite, well, actually I'll get to that later. But the first opening for the season opening for season 1 of the Asterisk War is called Brand New World, and it's fucking good. Like, that is such a solid opening. You like basically all 4 of, like, I like all anime openings are weird, right? Because some of them are way too complicated for their own damn good. And I choose very carefully what anime openings and endings I want to cover. I'm covering all 4 of these eventually. They are that good.
Woo!
I love them.
In their own EP, I hope.
Oh, they're gonna be, we're gonna see what happens. I'm gonna cover the season 2 opening and ending, in the very near future-ish, near-ish future. And then I think that'll be in the first anime cover album, and then there's gonna be a second one and probably a third one too down the line. Spoilers! But, yeah, there's gonna be, I'm doing some anime covers, obviously. But, so yeah. The season 1 opening is called Brand New World, and it's good. The thing is, with the Asterisk War, it's very futuristic themed, and lots of weird futuristic technology, live robots and all this shit, artificial intelligence. So it's very techno themed, but it's techno. The Brand New World is like mostly techno with like some elements of rock sprinkled in there every so often. But it's because the way the drums are played, it kind of feels like rock drums, even though the sounds are actually electronic drums. It's weird. But, yeah. The first ending is called Waiting for the Rain, and oh my god, one of the prettiest songs I've ever heard. I think it's all in English. I think it is. If not most of it's in English. But yeah, Waiting for the Rain, it is on Spotify. You can find it. It's by somebody, Maya Sakamoto. I pulled up the Wikipedia page. Maya Sakamoto did Waiting for the Rain. It is such a pretty song. So good. But even that, like, it gets better. It gets better. Season 2, I actually like the opening and the ending more than their previous counterparts. So, Season 2's opening is performed by the same gal who did Brand New World, Shiena Nishizawa. She did both Brand New World, which is the opening for Season 1, and the Asterisk War, which is the opening for Season 2 of, you guessed it, the Asterisk War. Who would have guessed? So, the Asterisk War is, holy crap, what a song it is. That's the one I'm doing, that's the one that's highest on my list to cover. It's just such a fun song. They're all full versions, by the way. It's full version or bust for me. I'm not a fucking pussy. I don't cover the fucking 1 minute and 30-second version. That's fucking lame. So
yeah, that annoys me when people do just the TV versions of TV. It's just like, fuck, come on. There's a whole song here.
It's full version or no version, pussies. So the Asterisk War, oh my god, what a fun song it is. So just it's unfortunately Brand New World and the Asterisk War are not on Spotify or I mean they may be elsewhere. I haven't checked, but yeah, they were obviously made just for the show, and since they were performed by the same girl, they're probably like not available like in a place like Spotify or iTunes or whatever. But yeah, it's their Asterisk War I actually like quite a bit more than Brand New World, if that was even possible. Brand New World's already great, but the Asterisk War is just fantastic. Such a fun listen every single time. And probably, oh my god, I love this song. Words of Love, also known as I No Uta, which is by Haruka Chisuga, and that's the ending for Season 2. Probably my favorite anime ending ever. It is, oh my god. Whereas Waiting for the Rain is like a lot more slow and dramatic, Words of Love is just, oh my god. It's a pretty song, but in a very different way. Again, it's very techno-oriented, so there's a lot of electronic elements, but her voice is just so pretty. And it's done, like, everything about the song is just done so well. It's got the right, like, it's hard to believe, right? But keys, like, the actual key that you do a song in, it does kind of have this, it's like, I don't know if it's a psychological effect, but the thing is, this song is done in D sharp minor, and it's a very, I don't know how to describe it, but it's one of the more obscure keys, if you will. Like, when you do a song in a key like that, it's very, like, it feels very ambient. It feels very like you're like vibing. You're vibing, or you're like high or some shit. Like, that's the kind of vibe you're going for. And so, holy crap, does it work. Oh my god, I don't think I can recommend this song to you 200 times and be satisfied. It is just that good. It's so pretty, and the more you listen to it, the better it gets. It's just, oh my god, I can't get enough of it. Words of Love is just amazing. The melody during the verses, it's so simple, and yet it's just the way it works with the chord progression. It's, oh my god, I kind of want to, like, ejaculate just thinking about it. It's, oh my god, it's that good. So yeah, if I had to recommend you two, the Asterisk War and Words of Love, just fucking search that shit up. I swear to god, you will not regret it. It's just so fucking good. But if I had to recommend you one, I would say Words of Love, because holy shit, I love that song. Anyway, I've rambled enough. Holy crap, I love that. I love that. Sorry. Anyway, let's continue.
Well, you want to ramble, bro. You want to ramble.
I did. I wanted to ramble, and I fucking did.
Well, let's continue rambling, because while looking through our lists, I noticed that we actually have a few of the same songs again.
We do. Yeah.
Like last time. So let's bring up one of them. I'm going to bring up, on behalf of both of us, Seven Doors, which is by Zach ZAQ.
Whatever the fuck that means.
And it was made for the opening of Trinity 7.
And we both spoke very highly of Trinity 7 in the anime episode.
The anime episode, yes. Trinity 7 is fantastic, hilarious, and quite interesting anime. I started rewatching it, actually. And, yes, this opening, it's jamming.
Oh my god.
It's just, I don't know what it is. Like, literally, I don't know what that noise is that plays in the first 3 seconds that just affect, and then it just hits
like some
right
kind of, like,
into the
sequencer thing going on. It's, fantastic.
Yeah. And then it hits right into the rock riff, like, It's just fucking... And then those lyrics, which I still don't understand, but...
they're so fast. Like, the vocalist in that song. Oh, yeah, you just can't appreciate the runs she does. Oh, man. And there's some more... Jesus. We're going to talk about vocal runs again in the next song we bring up, but holy shit, the vocal runs she does... Oh, they're so clean. So clean. Fantastic stuff in Seven Doors. Plus the guitar solo. Nut. What a guitar solo.
The pacing of the instrumental, it brings you up and low so quickly. Like, the first 20 seconds is that fucking rough rock riff, and then it just brings it low to nice pianos, and then it's just like,
take it back in.
Just fucking, it's so good. It's just everything about the song, it just works so well, and appreciate the anime as well. Man, I fucking love
Seven Doors. It's so good.
Oh. And I've heard of I have heard of I'm just gonna call her Zach because I don't know how to pronounce the.
It's on my playlist.
How do you pronounce?
Let's find it.
Zach. I don't know how to pronounce her name.
Hello.
But I know she's got other songs that just blow it out of the water as well. It's just I'm unsure. Oh, that's right. She
Get in.
She did an opening for High School DxD New, and I like that one. Which one was that? She did an opening, I believe it was for High School DxD New. I just want to find it. Oh, and she did a Future Diary opening as well.
Oh, hell yeah.
Fuck. Wait, I'm pretty sure she did. It says in her Wikipedia, and Extra Evolution, they were released. Extra Evolution. Used as the second opening theme for DxD New. Okay.
Don't worry, no.
Well, that one I don't exactly recall, but I know she's been around. There's a lot of anime song that she's done for anime, and it's just she always blows it out of the water. She's always just really fucking good.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, and Seven Doors. My God.
Holy crap! What a fucking song that is.
Fucking.
Oh. Here's a fun fact for you. Exclusive content here on the podcast. Way back when, and I still plan to do a cover of this song eventually, probably in like a year. I don't know. I'm planning shit out long term, but I am planning to do a cover of this at some point. And way back when, this was probably 2017, very early 2017. I attempted to do a cover of this with my, at the time, very limited knowledge of music theory, and it didn't turn out very well. It never got released, but the first minute and a half got done. I did get the TV size all the way done, and if you watch the first episode, you'll know that was the time period when I was getting absolutely lambasted for my shitty vocals, and they were shitty at the time. So that you can imagine how well my cover of Seven Doors went. It didn't go. It was shitty. It was awful.
Dude, I will help you translate that shit because I love that song.
I don't know. I don't think I still have the document with the lyrics on it. But oh my God, it's such.
I will help you recreate.
Thank you. I appreciate it. My God, what a good song,
dude.
Also on the list. Also on my list to cover. Yeah. Wow. Perfect transition. Not something I covered in 2017, but definitely on the list. Maybe for 2020 sometime, is the opening for everyone's favorite, the host show of everyone's favorite blue-haired waifu. I'm talking about the song Redo. No one cares about the waifu. Dude, fucking banger. Oh my God, okay. I can't even begin to explain this. My God.
There are so many covers of this song because it's just fucking phenomenal.
It's so good.
Redo, this is another one of the songs we both agree are fucking fantastic. It's just so nice. It's fucking banger.
Baller as shit. I love this song.
It's such a good shit, man. Yes. You explain what you were going to explain. Yeah. I don't know how to break down this shit.
Here's what's going to happen, right? Oh my God. So, just everything about this song. So, I mentioned the vocal runs of the Zach or whoever the fuck. Holy shit. The vocal runs that she does, the vocalist for Redo does in some of the verses, wow, like just so clean, clean.
Myth and Roid, they are very good. And,
man.
If I had to buy an album from them as well, Eyes has both Myth and Roid, has both Redo and another song on there, which I intend to bring up just after this. But
yes.
Oh my
god,
Myth and Roid, they are fantastic.
Redo. Whoa, holy shit! The vocalist is just so good. Like, oh my god, I don't even think I can express just how good the vocalist is in this song. And not only that, like I said, I don't think I will not be able to properly explain what the hell is going on in this song until I cover it, because I'm not even gonna begin to try to analyze this song musically until that happens. Obviously, it stays in like it feels, but it just like in the verses when it does those little, it feels like it's shifting keys almost, but I don't think I can't tell if it is or not, and that's so cool, right? Like, I can't...
I think I have the instrumental to this song as well, if you want it.
Yeah, well, either way, I don't think I'm gonna be able to tell you. But, like, it's the fact that I can't tell, right? Like, and I'm not super experienced with, like, music theory, especially listening and being able to hear stuff like that. I'm still very much learning when it comes to the listening part of music theory. But, like, especially, like, just hearing shit and being like, hey, that's a thing. Like, I can do basic... Like, if you give me a very basic chord progression, I'll be able to tell you what the chord progression is. But, otherwise, like, I'm still very, very early on in that kind of stage. And, in the verses, it kind of feels like it's changing keys, like, frequently. Like, between... Like, it goes... Down, no, down, whoa, like that moment right there, that feels like a key change, but I can't tell if it is or not. It could be and it could not be. That is just so cool. That is so cool.
Let me just intrude for just a second here. I have made a fatal error. I apologize, ReZero fans. This wasn't done by Myth and Roid. Redo was done by Suzuki Konami? Suzuki Konami? I believe is her name. Konami is her name? Yes. Apologies for that. Myth and Roy did a lot of other ReZero songs, so I accidentally got them mixed up. But yes, Konami Suzuki, she does fantastic work, and she has been involved with No Game, No Life as well.
Oh my god, are you telling me they're the same person?
Yep.
Oh my fucking god, that's my next one. Oh my god, everything makes sense.
The same person.
Everything makes sense, dude. Everything makes so much sense.
Yes, Konami Suzuki, she, oh my god, okay.
Phenomenal. And now that I know that they're the same person, I'm just gonna go completely the fuck off. Like, it's oh my god. Okay, so she did this game, which might be my favorite anime opening ever. It is so good.
It's so good. I love the instrumental to that so much.
Oh my god, fuck the instrumental. The vocals are what I care about. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, I can't even begin to describe how good. I don't care whoever her name is. She sounds so incredible, not only in Redo, but this game. And now my mind is officially fucking blown after that. Holy fuck! But it makes sense because, like, if there was just an infinite number of, incredible Japanese vocalists, I would have probably killed myself. But now that I know that it's the same person, it's kind of like all connecting in my head. It's like a moment of, like, fucking Nirvana or some shit. Oh my god, dude. But anyway, in this game, it's just... I complimented the vocal runs in Redo. Like, it's like... I can't remember the lyrics. I'm gonna look them up right now. But it's like some of the vocal lines in the verses of Redo are really, really good, and they're just really clean, and they sound amazing. Where is it? I'm going to find it. It's like, and it's then the verse. That's the second verse. But it's just so clean, and it sounds awesome. But oh my god, in this game, the verses, holy shit, when she starts going really fast like that, it's, oh my god, it's just so good. So
it's incredible how, it does make so much sense, because I kept thinking, wait a minute, is this Myth and Roy? But no, Myth and Roy go a lot slower. Konomo Suzuki, I'm just going to call her Suzuki. Redo and this game, she can hit it so fucking fast. She is so quick and you're right, precise. Quick and clean with those vocals. It's just so
it's incredible.
Good.
And you know what? Oh my god, as someone, I'm not afraid to admit this, I have to tune my vocals a lot. And it's not because, it's because the human voice is not inherently in tune, right? When you play a when you play a string instrument, right? You're almost guaranteed to play notes like a guitar, which is fretted. You're basically, as long as your strings are in tune, you're playing notes in tune unless you're bending whatever. But when you sing, you're not perfectly in tune all the time. It just doesn't work that way. So you do have to tune your vocals. And as someone who is constantly having to redo just random vocal lines for missing one note, you appreciate that so much more. Like, the fact that she can do lines like that with intervals as big as the ones from the verses of this game, that's a big jump. Like, the fact that she can hit those so clean and make it sound so good, you just appreciate that so much more when you start actually recording stuff. Because I have done it, but I don't like to like tune shift my vocals. I don't like to do that. It kind of sucks. So that's why I prefer to just redo it if I miss a note. So the fact, oh my god, the fact that she can do that is just like, oh my god, it's so good.
Sorry, the reason I yelled fuck just before is because while looking through her Wikipedia, apparently she came to Smash, which is a convention in Sydney, this year in July, and I didn't know about that. That is fucking, god damn it. Fuck. And, oh god. But yeah, no, yeah, Konomo Suzuki, she is so good. It makes so much more sense now. Like, you're right, everything just blends together now. She is very, very good. And
holy
you're
crap,
right,
she's good.
The pace of her vocals and then being able to jump from high to low notes, without... It must take a lot of effort to do, but it's seamless in the music.
Oh my god, yeah.
It's so good.
And if it's effortless, then holy shit, she's just that much more amazing. Like,
I'm sure. Oh god.
Oh my god. But yeah, that's the kind of thing you appreciate way more when you're actually a vocalist and you're tracking vocals for your own music. Oh my god, you just appreciate that shit so much more. But yeah,
I'm sure. All right. Well, this was
that's enough rambling.
But the reason I thought it was Myth and Roy, but I'm completely wrong. The reason I thought that is because Myth and Roy did a lot of songs, like a few songs for ReZero, and one of them is perhaps one of my favorite. I don't know how to pronounce this. I think it's Styx Helix.
I would just call this Styx Helix.
Styx Helix. I don't know.
The Y is like...
it was the ending for like the first half of season 1, I believe, of ReZero, and
they should have just kept it the whole season.
It's beautiful. It is fucking... It's in the same vein as, like, I know what I said before about how Trinity Cross and Dancing in the Velvet Moon, people are not going to understand why I like it. It's a good mixture of rock and violins and that. This song is just beautiful.
Yeah, it is really nice.
I love it, and the vocals are so, like, just calming and great. And then I used the instrumental for it as well in a 2016 Christmas video where I looked at the Lobathal lights, and yeah, the instrumental is just like, oh god. And yeah, they also did a different song as well. I cannot pronounce this. It's good as well, like Paradox. I don't know. I'm not even going to attempt it, but they did another song for ReZero as well, and that's also fucking great. But everything about Styx Helix, the pianos, the light, it's like light rock as well in there. They got a little bit of good rock going, and just the pacing of the song and the effects, like everything about it just blends so well and creates such a nice song. And what I was saying before, but last time we talked about music heavily, was like, I think it was a Skillet episode actually, so quite a while back. About layering vocals. Like, there's a time and a place to layer vocals.
Yeah.
And the way they hit it in the chorus is just so good. And so if you like a little bit of light rock, more like it's got a little bit of different elements in there, a little bit of electronic elements. You can hear the effects, but you can just hear everything. But it blends together to make it like a calming, nice, good. I don't know how to explain it. I'm not good with music terminology, but it just makes a fucking phenomenal song. And yeah, Static Helix is just top tier for me.
Oh yeah, it's a very like just pleasant song to listen to. It is on my playlist. Very good stuff. Even
them, I don't know if they're not humming. They're going just that. I wouldn't call that necessarily humming, but it's just like that in general. Just that layered as well. It's just like, and their vocals, like their voices, like it just sounds beautiful. So yeah, Static Helix, great shit. And hopefully I should be able to get all the artists correct from here on in, because I'm going to bring them all up in tabs. So
nice.
Try and ignore my typing. But
okay.
Anyway,
I'm gonna quickly breeze through There's 4 of them, but they're all for the same anime. So I'm gonna quickly breeze through those. It's the next one's the chunk of SAO, the SAO chunk of the video. I do like some of the endings. Overfly is a good one. I think that's the ending for the second. The second half of the of season 1. That's a good ending.
Yeah, wasn't that the arc? No, season 1.
Yeah.
Oh, it was, wasn't it? Yeah. I remember it now.
It's the Overfly for the second. Overfly is the ending for the second arc, season 1. I really like Overfly. It's a good one. So good shout, just a quick shout out there. But my favorites openings, all the openings are, great, right? They have Innocence for the second part. Innocence is good. I'm a fan of that one, as well as Ignite for the first part of season 2. But I actually prefer the other ones a bit more. So obviously Crossing Field, I don't feel like I need to say much about Crossing Field. It's a great song.
Nah.
So it's just a really fun listen. I love Crossing Field. Very pretty song. Courage, which is the opening for the second half of season 2, the Mother's Rosario arc. I mentioned
that's the one I'm thinking of.
Yes. That I mentioned in the anime episode that was the first part of an anime to ever make me cry. So I have very very nostalgic feelings with Courage. I love that song. So pretty. Very very big fan of Courage. Probably my personal favorite SAO opening. So good. Obviously Adamas, which I covered towards the end of last year, which is the opening for Alicization. Big fan of that one. LiSA did that one. Obviously I have a massive crush on LiSA. I also now have a massive crush on whoever the fuck her name is. I have a massive crush on her too. But Adamas, great stuff. LiSA's incredible. I'll probably talk a little bit more about that later. But yeah, Adamas, great stuff. And then the new opening, actually, for the newest SAO series, War of Underworld, is called Resolution, which is actually done by the same girl who did Courage. So it's no wonder I'm a fan of it. So I'm a big fan of Resolution. I'm still getting a little bit adjusted to it. For a lot of anime openings, it takes me quite a few listens to really be like, yeah, I like this. So a lot of times when I'll watch a new season, especially or like a new anime, or especially a new season of an anime I'm familiar with, I will not skip the opening, because a lot of times when I first hear it, I'll be like, I don't really care. But then the more I listen to it, the more I like it. So that's what I'll do, is I'll purposely not skip the opening just so I can hear the opening more. And I've actually discovered that I like Resolution quite a bit. So yeah, that's pretty much the SAO chunk. But yeah, Courage is probably my favorite opening. That's on the cover list for very soon.
Nice. Alrighty. And I'm gonna get into my huge chunk of songs by people I don't even I'm looking them up now.
Hell yeah.
Now, I mentioned in this anime when we were talking about animes in the anime episode, High School of the Dead.
Yeah.
Now, High School of the Dead, It's got a manga, which only went for a few issues. It's got a season 1 of the anime and an OVA. Creator died, really unfortunate, passed away, and the show and the story will not be continuing, which sucks. Now, this anime was ahead of its time, not only because it was just like an interesting zombie show, it was also a bit of a harem as well, but it also had phenomenal music throughout the entire thing. The opening is an absolute fucking jam. Now, the opening song is just called High School of the Dead. It's by Kushida Koyodan and the Akaboshi Rockets. I most likely got that wrong.
What a name.
But, what a fucking banger High School of the Dead is. It is such an epic rock song. You don't need much more than this. It is just so good. You cannot look past it as something phenomenal. And moving on from that, I believe every episode of the anime had a different ending song, and they were all by one artist, and they were all released on an album. It's just called HOTD, for High School of the Dead, by Kurosaki Mione. I probably got that wrong. All the songs are really great. Some of them are rock focused, or during like an episode where the endings are a little bit more somber. There's a bit more, like, her vocal range is incredible. She can go from, like, I'm trying to think of a song to compare some of them to. It's like, you know, where it's just a quiet piano and it's just like one of the artists just singing, and it's just they hold vocal notes for a while, and it's just really calming and really nice. Yeah. It's just, she does a fantastic job at, like, every single song. I do have one favorite. I am just going to bring up my iTunes so I can pronounce the name. I believe it was for the first episode of the anime, the ending of that, because I don't want to spoil. Actually, you know what? It's less of a spoiler because fuck it. So yeah, at the start of episode 1, the zombie apocalypse happens, obviously. Main character...
Who'd have guessed?
Yeah, I know. Main character, fucking forgot his name already. Jesus. It's been a long time since I watched the anime.
For main character's name, Jesus.
The main character, his love interest, and their mate have to fight off zombies. Their mate gets turned into a zombie, and literally, like, in the English dub, the episode ends with her yelling, "Don't die," while he's in the middle of turning into a zombie or something like that, and then it cuts straight to the song. Of dying. Yeah, it cuts to the song called Kimito Tayoga Shindai. I believe it's something like that. And
yeah, close enough.
It's literally what I was saying in the Skillet episode about rock music with beautiful blended in piano. You can't get much further than this. I believe I sent you the instrumental of it a while ago, Gus. Fucking ages ago. It is such a good song, and I love this song so much. It is just so good. I am so disappointed. I don't even think this artist has even continued making music. I don't think she has. And this was her debut album in 2010. So, it's just disappointing. She's got such a terrific voice. She I don't know. It's disappointing because I'm going to quickly search her up as well, make sure. I believe this is the only album she's done, though. Actually, I might be wrong. I might be wrong, guys. I might be wrong.
Oh, man.
But, yeah, High School of the Dead, High School of the Dead was not only a fantastic anime, but all the music from it is terrific. And I am disappointed that it hasn't gone further. It is just, it's frustrating. But actually, I am incorrect. She has created a few more. She has continued. She's got 5 albums, including HOTD. So I am not wrong. I mean, I am wrong. Sorry, but yes, these High School of the Dead, the song and the album HOTD, so good. It's beautiful blend of rock and bunch of other genres as well. It's all focused on rock, but they are all incredible. And yeah, good shit.
Nice. Good shit.
Anyway.
Yeah, so I'm gonna quickly breeze, well, maybe not breeze, but just a few now I'm gonna go into the fairy tale chunk of the bit, because obviously fairy tale has its fair share of fantastic openings. There are some that I have not included just because I prefer the ones I'm about to mention over them. But some of my favorites, and these are, I think all three of these are going on my first anime cover album, I believe. I have the lyrics done for one, and that is Snow Fairy. Snow Fairy is the first fairy tale opening. As the first fairy tale opening, it doesn't really make sense. And fairy tale has a very bad habit of doing these anime openings that don't really fit with with what's going on in the show. And I could point to a few examples. Snow Fairy is a good one. I think there was one episode with snow in it throughout the entire time this song was used as the opening. So, but yeah, it's a very pretty song. The guy who does the vocals, obviously I think this would be prettier if a girl had sung it. But luckily that's why we have Amanda Lee to do that for me. Thank you. Her cover of Snow Fairy is very good. And because the thing is, with that song in particular, that guy who sings it, it feels like he's singing in a bit too high of a key, and it doesn't quite work, because it feels like he's forcing himself to sing a bit too high, and it's uncomfortable, but it is still a great song. I have personally shifted it down a full step, because I'm a bit uncomfortable with that range. But yeah, Snow Fairy, great stuff. Next one is probably my favorite fairy tale opening. It's called Strike Back. Oh my god, what a banger this is. It's another one of those that's a lot, like, kind of, there's, most of it's in Japanese, but there's also a rap part. It's kind of like a hard rock song with a rap part in it, and the rap part is like half English and half Japanese, and it awkwardly transitions between them. But it's still fucking badass. Like, it's still fucking cool, right? Strike Back is a very, very cool song. It is very high on my priority list to cover. What a song Strike Back is. It is luckily on Spotify, and I have listened to the shit out of it. It's fucking great. I love Strike Back. I can't remember who wrote it, but I'm going to find out, because if I don't, I'm going to be disappointed in myself. Back On in all caps. Back-on in all caps. What a fucking name that is. Also, their album cover is all four of them on a motorcycle. So that kind of, on a singular motorcycle. So that kind of tells you what kind of shit you're getting yourself into when you see that. Oh, hell yeah, dude. It's, oh man, what a song Strike Back is. But yeah, badass, absolutely badass. Probably one of the most badass rock anime openings I've ever heard. Great stuff. Next up is Masayume Chasing, which is, I think, for a later season, although I can't remember off the top. I've gotten to neither Strike Back nor Masayume Chasing in the actual show. But, yeah, I basically watched those, like, YouTube compilations, like, all fairy tale openings. That's pretty much how I got there, basically. But, yeah, so Masayume Chasing, very pretty song. I'm a huge fan. It's one of the most simple anime openings I think I've ever heard, but that is kind of its strength, you know? Because I did mention a lot of anime openings are overly complex for no real reason, and no good reason anyway. And yeah, so I find comfort in Masayume Chasing for being so goddamn simple. And so yeah, it's just a very pleasant song, always a great listen. Yeah, there's some other great fairy tale openings. Rock City Boy, which I covered a while back. Tanohira. Both of those are ones that I think don't fit the mood of what's going on in the show at all. The Rock City Boy specifically goes on during the Daedalus arc, which I won't spoil, but it's kind of like, you know, people are gonna die, and like, well, I don't know if anyone actually dies, but people like are very close to death, and the opening's like the Rock City boy, the Rock City boy. It's just like, what? It doesn't like make any sense as far as the show goes. But yeah, also to No Hero doesn't quite fit that arc because it's one of the most serious, like, deadly arcs. I don't know if anyone actually dies. I can't remember, but it's something. It feels like someone's gonna die, and it's just like it's like, what the fuck? It's not the right mood at all. So anyway, they're great songs, at least. That's it. I don't know. It doesn't quite work for me, but yeah, there you go. That's how I feel about Fairy Tail openings. Great songs. I just don't know if they work as Fairy Tail openings.
Nice. All right. This has gone so bizarre. I keep more songs have just popped into my head. Jesus. I'm just gonna give a shout out to fucking. Okay. Despite its shortcomings, 4Kids did one thing right.
The Pokemon theme.
And, in general, music for their kid shows. The opening songs for many of their kid shows were all fucking bangers. And my examples for this, I know you're going to definitely talk about the Pokemon themes, but my examples are the first three series of Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters opening. I forgot what it's called. I think it was just literally just called Yu-Gi-Oh! The Yu-Gi-Oh! GX opening called Get Your Game On, and the Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's opening called Hyperdrive. They are all incredible.
Nice.
At least with the Yu-Gi-Oh! Theme, because the first season of Yu-Gi-Oh! Was all based around the pharaoh of ancient Egypt and being locked in the Millennium Puzzle and coming to the modern day and all that sort of thing. And they managed to mix in literally Egyptian-style music into rock. And it's just intense and
what the
epic.
Fuck?
I don't know, but they do it, and it works. It's incredible. And then the Get Your Game On, it just exemplifies like an upbeat rock song. It's just like getting invested. It's just like literally even the lyrics are just like fucking Jesus. This is definitely a kid going to school. This is interesting. But yeah, it was really good. And then Hyperdrive. Why does Hyperdrive not have a full version? There is no official full version of Hyperdrive, and there needs to be an extended cover or something of Dude, if you listen to Hyperdrive, you'll understand why it's incredible, and I will send you it, because you will just hear it and you think, I don't know Yu-Gi-Oh!, but I love this song.
Alright, send it to me.
I will fucking send it to you right now. Hyperdrive.
Alright.
I'm gonna good.
Yeah, I'll start talking while you do that.
Yes, but yeah, anyway,
I'll breeze through the Pokemon chunk of this. Obviously, shout out to all of the covers I did for This Dream, which is the album I put out earlier this year. Fucking like 13 songs. Love all of those. I'm a little iffy on Be a Hero, to be honest, but I needed something to close out the album, so there you go.
Hero.
I needed something to close out the album because I didn't think We Will Carry On was quite right for the job. So, Be a Hero's okay, but the rest are great. So, yeah, shout outs to them. Obviously, since X and Y, I've been watching Pokemon in Japanese, and oh my god, I thought the Pokemon theme was good, but goddamn, we got some bangers in the Japanese. X and Y are I'm counting it as 3 openings, even though it's technically 4, because you have V-Volt, and then Megavolt. Megavolt's just a remix of V-Volt, but then you have Get a Bon Bon and X, Y, and Z. Holy crap, X, Y, and Z is up there with my favorite openings ever. What a badass song. And it's sung by the voice actress of Ash, which just makes it infinitely better. Yeah, oh my god, she sounds great too. She sounds fantastic. So it is just awesome. X, Y, and Z is up there with my favorite anime openings. What a song. From start to finish, just fucking incredible. It captures Oh my god, I can't. If you have X, Y, and Z, you have this incredible song. Then you go to the English dub. I stand tall 'cause I know I'm a winner. Shut the fuck up. Like, oh my god. Oh my god.
You can't talk shit. Nothing... You can't talk shit. You covered that song.
I covered it as an April Fool's joke.
Fucking alright, fine.
Because, oh my god, how could you Anyway, I can't take people seriously who think Stand Tall is a good song. It is, okay, it's not a bad song, but you have X, Y, and Z. You know, this is the arc where the whole Ash Greninja thing is born. This is a very big deal. This is some real shit going on, and you got Stand Tall 'cause I know I'm a winner, and like, that plays during the Ash Greninja scenes instead of the X, Y, and Z instrumental, which is, like, infinitely better in every way. So, oh my god, anyway, I can't rant enough about that. How can you possibly go to Stand Tall when you have X, Y, and Z? Oh my god. Anyway, X, Y, and Z is fantastic. Also high on the list is Get a Bon Bon. Shout out to the cover I put out last month of that song. Great stuff. Very Pokemon, especially Japanese Pokemon. It's very similar to the first Japanese opening of Pokemon. I say very similar. It's like a kind of like the same general style. You know, you got your brass, you got your light rock elements. But yeah, Get a Bon Bon, really fun. Just, oh my, if X, Y, and Z is badass, this is the fun equivalent. Get a Bon Bon's fantastic. And then V-Volt is it's a mixture of both of those. It's fun and badass. I love all three of those songs to death. And then for Sun and Moon, you have Alola, which is the first Sun and Moon opening. I'm not as familiar with some of the any opening before that. I've listened through them, and I'm not as big of a fan as I am of the ones from X and Y onward. Alola's fine. I don't have anything against it other than the fact that I covered it when I was 17 and got shat on for it. That's the only thing I have against it. And then Future Connection. I've had just about enough of that song because I just finished covering it. It's going up probably tomorrow as I speak. And I had to, you know what? I had to put it up today or tomorrow because after that, Sword and Shield's coming out. And if I don't put it up tomorrow, then it's no longer going to be relevant. So yeah, I'm in a bit of a conundrum because it's not quite done yet, but it still needs a little last bit of editing. But yeah, I've had just about enough of Future Connection, but it is a fantastic song, and there's a reason I covered it. It's because it's fucking amazing. Future Connection's fantastic. Your Adventure, also great. Perfect for Sun and Moon. Probably the perfect opening for Sun and Moon. It's just so much fun, lighthearted. Oh man, what a great song that is. And then a couple endings I wanted to shout out, mostly from X and Y. I'm not really as much a big fan of the endings from Sun and Moon. Peace Smile from X and Y, Gal Gal All Stars from X and Y, and then Dory Dory, which is, I said that wrong, obviously, because I'm an American. But it's the character song for Serena. It's done by this girl Shoko Nakagawa, and she does a great job. Dory Dory is such a fun song. Holy crap. Yeah, big time. Big thumbs up for that one. Yeah, probably my favorite Pokemon ending to date, if I had to guess. So yeah, there you go.
Alright. Very, very good. Now, okay, I know you got a lot more than me. I've only got 3 left.
I don't really have that much more than you. Oops, I didn't.
Oh, well, I have basically a similar opinion on each one of these songs, so you know what, I'm just going to smash them all out quickly.
Yeah.
Alright. Feed the Fire for King's Game by the band Cold Rain. It's really good. Even the original song, even though it's by a Japanese artist, it was in English. So, cool shit. Feed the Fire.
Oh! They did. What? They also did Mayday. Cold Rain is also the band that did Mayday. Here you go.
Fucking epic! Anyway, that's sick.
Sorry, I didn't know them, but now I know them.
I didn't know that either, but Cold Rain. Okay, Mayday and Feed the Fire, both epic songs.
Yep.
Next, now we got another one which is going to be hard for me to pronounce. Makasete tonight?
Makasete.
Makasete
There you go.
Tonight.
See, I'm learning my Japanese. Duolingo. Shout outs to Duolingo.
Shout out to Duolingo. Yes, by Nozumi Iori. Nozumi Iori. It was the opening song for, I believe, Demon King Diamo. No. It was the opening song for Is This a Zombie?
That's a great question.
Yes, that's the question. That was it was the opening for Is This a Zombie? Another hilarious anime. Definitely recommend. And yes, both Feed the Fire was definitely a more intense, heavier rock. Makasete Tonight is still rock, but it's got a little bit more. It can be a wide verse genre. It's got a bit of everything in there, and I just think it's a really good song. I really like it. And my last one is called "Bless Your Name" by Cho. I don't know. For High School DxD Born. At this point in time, like in the High School DxD Born is when they compared to the whole series of High School DxD, they really started to they finally started to exemplify and like push the relationship of Issei and Rias, and like Bless Your Name, it just fucking works so well for the tone of the series, and it sets the precedent really well. And yeah, fucking great song. And a lot of the music for High School DxD is actually really good as well. But if I had to choose one, Bless Your Name would be the best, in my opinion, thus far. But it does have a lot of good music behind it. And yeah, there's a few other artists. Like, I'm trying to think. I don't really know I forgot the name of the artist, but I don't know. So wait, you've seen Death Note, haven't you?
A bit. Have you? I have not watched it all the way through.
Shit. Hold on.
No, you can spoil it. I don't care.
No, it's not a spoiler, but it's one of the openings. I think for the later half of the season. It's just so funny. It's so good, but so funny. God damn it! Maximum the Yes,
what?
Maximum the Hormone did a song called "What's Up, People," and it's the craziest fucking song you will ever hear. It's like death metal. It's like crazy
Fantastic.
Death metal. It is so fucking funny because you know how like we were talking about how some of the vocalists before were able to just hit several different pitches of tune in a short space of time and sing really fast. Think that, just but constant death metal. It's just These guys can just scream their lungs out, and it's fantastic. So fucking good. I'm gonna link you that song as well. But
all right.
Yes, that's about all I've got for you.
I'll take it from here.
That's all my favorite Japanese anime LP and ending songs.
Yeah,
but
I'm gonna breeze through the next bit here. Minus the LiSA part, because I still have to talk about my crush on her. But just a few quick shout-outs. Yoru wa Nemeru Kai, which is... I can't remember the show it opened for, but it's very good. It's some kind of detective show. But either way, Yoru wa Nemeru Kai, very good song. It's very creepy, spy-ish. As well as Ray of Light. Don't know if that's a thing, but it's also by Shoko Nakagawa, who did that Serena song. Also, I forgot to mention, of course, Crossing Fields by LiSA, and I love that because I love LiSA. And then pretty much every... oh, wait, let me look at the list before I go on. Oh, yeah. So, pretty much every MHA opening, My Hero Academia opening, I love. My favorite is probably The Day, the first one. I can't help it. It's fucking fantastic. By a band called, of all things, Porno Graffiti. Yeah, you can't make that shit. You can't make that shit up. But it's fantastic. Fun fact, Trent, you're gonna like this. They also did Porno Graffiti. They also did the ending song for the Japanese release of The Power of Us.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Porno Graffiti.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
And speaking of which, that song Breath that they did, which is the ending song for The Power of Us, very good song. Also wanted to shout that out. And so my favorites are The Day and Make My Story. Those are my two favorite My Hero Academia openings. Polaris, the new one, is pretty good too. Peace Sign, Heroes, Sorony Utaiba, but all very good. Obviously, I've voiced my opinions on Odd Future. It's a bit odd, like the title suggests. But yeah, My Hero Academia, fantastic. Very, very big shout out to Dakara Hitori Janai, which is one of the endings for My Hero Academia, which is by Little Glee Monster, who also did Gao Gao All-Stars, which I mentioned previously, which is an ending for Pokemon X and Y. Dakara Hitori Janai is a very, very great song. That kept me up through a whole study session, an all-nighter study session for one of my tests recently. Holy crap, what a song that is. It's just so much fun. I even discovered it before I knew it was an ending for My Hero Academia. And I loved it since before I knew that. So, yeah, big shout-outs there. Fantastic song. Definitely high up on my list of favorites. Now for the LiSA block, before I mention one final shout-out for one of my favorites. LiSA, oh my god, I love her music. It's just so anime, if that makes sense. It's fucking anime.
I'm just going to jump in very quickly before you go on your large tangent. Yeah. I do like a lot of LiSA songs. My favorite actually wasn't an anime OP, but it was done for Sword Art Online. It was done for Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet, Thrill, Risk, Heartless. That's my favorite song by LiSA. Fucking good shit. And I do like a lot of LiSA's songs for Sword Art Online. But like none of them are absurdly like I'll enjoy them, but I don't love them as much as you love her music. I know that for a fact. I know you enjoy them much.
I'm a big fan of LiSA. Massive crush on her. Holy crap. I mean,
wait,
like I said,
you got Crunchyroll. You got Crunchyroll, don't you?
Yeah.
Have you seen the series they got for LiSA?
No, I didn't.
There is a series literally about LiSA's daily life.
Fantastic, I'm watching it.
Yeah, I thought you were.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. So yeah, she's done. Oh man, Crossing Field, obviously great song. Automas, also for Sword Art Online. Thrill, Risk, Heartless, like you mentioned. Rising Hope for Irregular Magic High School, also a great song. That's very LiSA. That one is Rising Hope. That feels very LiSA to me. Rally Go Round for Nisekoi. Probably one of the few good things to come out of that show. Don't at me. Oh, man. Oh, my God. Her song, Ash. I can't remember off the top of my head. It might have been a Fate series. I think it was a Fate series, but Ash. What a song that is. It's that it has this violin intro out, and oh my god, it is one of the prettiest orchestral intros to a song I have ever heard, and then it just completely breaks down into this awesome rock track. LiSA just kills it in that song, Ash. What a song that is. Yeah, oh my god, I can't shout that one out enough. Fantastic. Yeah, Ash is great. Quick shout outs to non-LiSA songs while I'm looking through my playlist. Glitter, which is a fairy tale ending, great song, I love that one. What else am I missing? Type Wild, Pokemon ending, pretty good. That was the ending for the most recent arc of Sun and Moon, and obviously it's kind of a big deal because Ash won the Pokemon League.
Whoa!
Wow! And also LiSA did Catch the Moment for the SAO movie, very good song there. So yeah, I kind of love LiSA. Her voice is incredible. I just love listening to her sing. It's just great. I just love her. I just love her voice. It's fantastic.
How does she do it?
How does she do it? We don't deserve her, frankly. So yeah, she's amazing. I love LiSA. Maybe one of the few just raw talent singers. Like you just. Oh my god, she just does it so effortlessly. It's amazing. So, yeah, also two quick shout-outs before I get to that last one, which I'm going to also breeze through. Daybreak Meteor Shower and Tweedia, who I can't remember who they're by off the top of my head. Ray Yasuda actually did Tweedia. Daybreak Meteor Shower is the ending for the Japanese release of Diancie and the Cocoon of Destruction. Tweedia is the ending for Hoopa and the Clash of Ages. They are both great songs, and they are both going on my Pokemon Movies cover album. I love both of those. And obviously, like I mentioned, I watched Pokemon X and Y in Japanese, so I got word when these kind of went round Twitter and all that, so I was there for that. And I got into both of these. There's also one for the Volcanion movie, which I didn't like quite as much as I like these two, but yeah, both of those are great. Big shout-outs to them. And then, last one I want to mention is Brave Shine, which is for Fate Stay Night, which is on my list to watch, but I haven't watched it yet because the first episode is one of those intro episodes that's like 87 minutes long. And so I was a little intimidated when I started to watch it. I was like, oh, I don't think I'm ready for this. So, and I don't know if there's any prequels to that. There could be, there could not be. But yeah, Brave Shine, oh my god, what a song that is. The vibes on Brave Shine, and those verses, like the vocalist voice like during the verses, and then that combined with the chorus and just the overall epicness, everything, the tempo, the vocalist, the guitar, everything. It's just so good. Brave Shine, fan-fucking-tastic. Definitely one of my favorite anime openings. Even though I've never seen Fate Stay Night, it is on the list once I find the balls to watch 87 minutes of the first episode.
I don't think you need to watch all of it, but...
Yeah. But yeah, Brave Shine is by Aimer, I believe. A-I-M-E-R in all caps. They do like their all caps, the Japanese.
That confuses me somewhat, the all caps thing, but yeah.
They don't speak English, though, so... Oh well. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
That was
sufficient. I didn't know if this was going to be able to take us for an hour and 22 minutes, but luckily that's where we are. So
we pulled it off. We pulled it off, did we not? That was a little bit of it kind of went everywhere, but
it did.
That's what you get when you signed up for this deal.
You did. You should have known this by now.
Yes, but yes, anyway, I think that's about it. I think that's all we needed to cover. I mean, we were thinking, we might mention Baby Metal, but everyone knows fucking Baby Metal now.
Oh, man, Baby Metal, what a phenomenon.
I'm not going to try and attempt Papaya again, because my throat's about dead. So, but anyway, I'll let you take care of the outro, Gus.
Yeah. Please listen to Baby Metal. Please support Baby Metal on Patreon. Please support them on Patreon. I don't think they have a Patreon, but please support them anyway. Also, please send messages to Vince McMahon telling him to use Karate by Baby Metal as the theme for the Kabuki Warriors.
Yes, do that.
Let's get a trend going. Hashtag Vince McMahon is a hashtag penis. That is all. It's a hashtag within a hashtag. You're welcome. Anyway, don't do that. don't do that.
Do whatever you want. Do whatever you want.
I'm not your dad.
One thing we highly encourage you to do is to interact with us on Facebook and Twitter
wow.
at FireStorm Pod. At FireStorm Pod.
Please send us a tweet or Facebook. I don't know how you use Facebook, but send us a thingy on Facebook. Tag us or whatever the fuck it is you do. You can also email us at firestormproductions2@gmail.com. Again, that's the number 2 and no caps in that address. You can send us suggestions for episodes or questions you want to ask us. We are hoping to do a Q&A episode sometime down the line, and we could always use some more suggestions for episodes, for things to cover, because we will run out eventually. But
to do
not
the Q&A
now,
episode,
eventually.
To do the Q&A episode, we need questions.
We do need you to ask us questions, otherwise we'll just kind of sit there for an hour and a half and kind of stare awkwardly at our computer screens and hope a question comes into our inbox. But, so, again, thank you all for listening. This was all over the place, but you should have known that was going to happen. You should have known that was going to happen. My throat's dead as well. I also have to piss, so I'm gonna make sure.
Same, bro. Let's go piss at different ends of. Let's go piss at different ends of the world.
Hey,
Woo!
Let's go. So yeah, again, thank you all for listening to us, putting up with us for God knows how long. And yeah, we will see you all again next week. And always remember that it's the most wonderful time of the year. I think.
Nani?
Although it couldn't be. Maybe it's not if you're listening after the most wonderful time of the year. But anyway, yes. Yeah. Anyway, bye.
Bye.